ربنا الله ربنا الله ليس غير الله ربا للعباد.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I am Sana FARHEEN of grade 9. I am studying in IQRA Islamic School and Maktab, and now I am going to explain about the heart. Heart is a muscular pumping organ that pumps out the blood into the blood vessels. Human heart is situated between the lungs, slightly tilted towards the left and above the diaphragm in the thoracic cavity. The heart is made up of a specialized type of muscle called cardiac muscle. The heart is enclosed in a double-walled sac called pericardium. It contains lubricating pericardial fluid which reduces friction during heartbeat and protects it from mechanical injuries. The human heart is four-chambered. The two upper thin-walled chambers of the heart are called auricle or atria, and the two thin-walled chambers of the heart are called ventricle. The chambers of the heart are separated by partition called septum. The septum between auricle and ventricle prevents the mixing of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood. Aorta. The aorta is the main artery that carries blood away from your heart to the rest of your body. The blood leaves the heart through the aorta. Pulmonary arteries. Pulmonary arteries carry blood from the right side of your heart to the lungs. In medical terms, the word pulmonary means something that affects the lungs. Your heart is a muscle pump that drives the blood through your body. Pulmonary veins. These veins do the opposite job of pulmonary arteries and collect the oxygenated blood and carry it from lungs back to the heart. The veins merge into larger veins that deliver the blood to the heart's top left atrium. Left atrium. Left atrium is one of the four chambers of the heart. The left atrium receives blood full of oxygen from the lungs and then empties the blood to the left ventricle. Mitral valve. The mitral valve is one of the four valves in the heart which keep the blood flowing in a right direction. Each valve has flaps that open and close once during each heartbeat. If a valve doesn't open and close properly, blood can flow backwards, causing the heart to pump later. Aortic valve. The aortic valve is also one of the four chambers of the heart. The aortic valve helps in keeping the blood flowing in a correct direction. A damaged or a diseased aortic valve can affect the rest of the heart and body. Left ventricle. Left ventricle connects nearly all organ systems through its function to pump the oxygenated blood. The left ventricle failure would likely result in impairment to all other organ systems. Superior vena cava. Your superior vena cava have the important function of carrying oxygen-poor blood to your heart's right atrium, where it moves to your right ventricle and then to your lungs to trade in carbon dioxide for oxygen. Right atrium. The right atrium is one of the four chambers of the heart. The right atrium receives blood low in oxygen from the body and then empties the blood to the right ventricle. Pulmonary valve. Pulmonary valve normally acts like a one-way door from your heart's right ventricle to your lungs. It is to prevent the back of the blood from the pulmonary arteries. Tricuspid valve. The tricuspid valve's job is to allow blood flow from the heart to the body. If the tricuspid valve is leaky, blood can flow backwards, causing the heart to pump later. Right ventricle. The right ventricle is also one of the four chambers of the heart. The right ventricle pumps blood low in oxygen in the lungs, then the blood gets a refill of oxygen. Jazakumullahu khairan. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.